Okay, that's my breathing exercise. So when I come out here, I gotta figure a way to, it's gonna be an opportunity to catch my breath. I'm just being silly. How y'all doing? Welcome to Full Circle Salon, aka / Messin with Millie, where everything is always good, if you know what I mean. I always like to come here where I inform, inspire, and when I look at you guys, you give me life. You guys are looking good. Every last one of you are looking amazing. Joe, were we having people in for a modeling call? Jansen, were we having a modeling call or so? I mean, because these guys are looking like they're up for, modeling. I mean, you got some figure eights out there. A couple of Kim Kardashians. I mean, they are looking fierce. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Did you guys have fun this weekend? Anybody talk about what they did, or is it rated XX? Are you getting, okay, I heard some ums. We're going to leave that back there. Well, I had a great weekend. I had fun with the family. I'm a family girl. I love my family. I just like doing, well, I'm getting up in age. I'm about to hit 40. So, with me about to, oh wait, I'm wrong, 35. I'm about to hit 35. Alzheimer's has already hit. But anyway, I'm about to hit, you turn another year. And when you turn another year, things start to look different and everything starts to look a little sadder. Not my face, I'm talking about, So, one of the girls just early, actually got to meet her, is Erica Ray. Young little sweet little thing, cute as a button. But you hate when they're that young, because before we're done, I'm gonna need Lake to touch up my makeup, her and Denise, but Lake Lewis, who does Plain Jane Beauty, she's gonna have to touch me because Erica's young. I need to make sure I don't have one wrinkle showing, because I want to look equally as good as she does, because she's a cute little thing. Well, she says, ooh, I like your outfit. I hate those things because you have your, boobs hanging or whatever. And I said, not mine. Mine are always smiling. Well, so with her saying that, I was like, girl, you're young. Are you kidding me? And of course, one of the other stage guys, one of the other makeup people said, Millie, stop lying. You under 30. I said, oh, that's so sweet. Anyhow, no matter what, I'm telling you now, those you ladies who wear those spandex pants, yes, they stretch. But let me tell you, when you start to see flesh, you have stretched it to its limits. So we don't want to see skin through those stretched pants. Put on a long top, like I did. Because I stretch my pants and they scream when I put them on. But it's okay. I cover them up as well. So people, please, when you dress, you are dressing for other people, not yourself. Because I'm going to tell you now, every time I look in a mirror, mama's looking fierce. But when I walk by some people who are not that nice and godly, they're looking scared. So my thing is, fierce when you leave, scaring people when you're out. So just cover it up. And again, the proper underwear where, you're not hanging. Because mine normally will hit my knees and I can be patty cake, whatever. And it's okay. It is quite all right. Because it's mine, I know who I am, I love myself, and I have a great and wonderful husband who loves every 22 inches of my waist. So therefore, because of that, I'm happy. So what we're going to do is, we're going to come right back and give you a little bit more of Erica Ray and everything else. She's owner of STGN product, but she has 16 television. And 30 seconds. I will, but I sing. But hold up. Y'all heard me sing before, and I almost got a record here. Hey, Mariah! younger and good. I'm next to Erica Ray. Woo! Thank you. Okay, normally I tell them don't take shots of me below, but I want them to take a shot here. This is when you know it's an old fat lady and a young girl. Look at her legs. Look at the way she's sitting. Her legs are crossed. I can't even bend my cross or nothing. Because it's an old knee, it's jacked up, but this is how youth looks. So, hey, if you own it, you know it. I know it, I'm owning it. Look at that. So anyway, Erica, I will no longer lie about my age. I am 36, coming to you live from Swanee, Georgia. Full Circle Salon doing Messin with Millie, where we have the lovely Erica Ray. Erica's here to talk to us. Show us some love, people. She's kidding. She really wants to go.
No.
Erica is like on the rise, and I think she's like a positive role model for a lot of younger teens. Her age, she's in high school. She goes to school with my lovely child as well, which I love. So she is, just tell us something about yourself, just the things that you're involved with.
Okay, well, I'm Erica Ray, an actress. That's really my base, you already know that. But I've really branched out into a lot of different things, such as script writing and songwriting, poem writing. I'm really just a writer in general. So, yeah, that's what I do. Actress, writer, singer, really just everything. And I've branched out into a lot of things. So I am the owner, actually, of Scent Teen, which is the teen division of STGN 49, which is the channel we're on right now, actually. And yeah, Scent Teen is supposed to really connect with teenagers because, being a teenager, we don't really have a lot of outlets. You either have Disney Channel or MTV. That's really it. And so on Scent Teen, I want a positive message to be out there for those teenagers, such as, going deep and digging into what we really deal with, which is peer pressure and drugs, and sex, We're really open to connecting with teenagers and, solving those problems that we deal with.
Okay. Especially with teens, because there's so many things out there that's a hindrance to them. And peer pressure is one of the main, I think, focal points that I think parents kind of miss. Because you can look at some teens and say, oh, that's a good group of kids, but you'll always have one kid in the group that wants to test the limits. And if you don't have stronger kids or a stronger child, personality-wise, they can end up following in that footstep. Right. So how do you navigate through that?
Okay, so there's a short film actually that I wrote, and I'm starring in myself. It is about a baseball player named Daniel Pansberry. He lives in an abusive home, and he's also not only living in an abusive home, that he's getting abused by his father, and he's also trying to overcome that and become a professional baseball player. He wants to be in the league, but he's also dealing with his friend on the side, which is like, yo, come to this party, come hotbox, smoke weed and all that crap. So really what I do is I try to connect to the audience through my writing.
Okay.
So digging deep into that era of drugs and not be afraid to show it on camera,
Okay. When you say show it on camera, you smoking?
No. Okay. But
I'm just asking. You said show it. You want to show it on camera? But you guys know? Do you know there's a show called Weed Etiquette?
No.
There's a show out there called Weed Etiquette, and there really is an etiquette about it. Don't hold the pipe. I mean, there's like certain things, and it's not what you're thinking it is. It's not smoking really. It's showing you that a lot of kids get into it, and what they're doing is they're using it like, if you're like in Compton, Chicago, other cities where there's a lot of crime, they're actually trying to label that as PTSD, and it's literally a show showing that is why they're going towards it. So I think, like you're saying, they need a different outlet, which is great. You're into acting, and you have a great home base, a mom that cares, that's involved, and you have a number of things as far as like that's supportive of you. Right. I think a lot of kids don't have that, so if they're seeing that show, I think it's actually great for them to see, because when I saw it, I was like, why is this on my queue? Who in here smoking weed? But when I saw the show, it's more informative. And that's what you're doing. You're doing more informative about why they should stay away as opposed to gearing them towards it. So that was a little joke when I asked you if you smell that. Because I beat you myself.
I mean, I'm sorry. People have told me, they'll be like, Erica, do you smoke? Because, like, you have weed lips. Oh, my God, it's so embarrassing. Because, like, my lips are purplish or whatever. You know, they don't really match my face, but I do not smoke.
Well, that's good to know because I was going to ask you what kind and I might have needed one. I got cataracts. Anyhow, no. Back to you. Okay. So, you're writing your poems, scripts.
Yes.
What else?
Poems, scripts, let's see, songs.
Okay.
I got an EP. It's waiting. It is going to be produced and made a beat. Like, it's going to be made solid.
Okay.
You know. Look for it on the radio.
I will, but
soon.
you know I sing. But hold up, because y'all heard me sing before, and I almost got a record deal. Hey, Mariah! Anyway, Bruno, you know where I'm at. Anyway, with that being said, because you're right, let's do a little off-the-cuff poem. Little rap, little feel the noise kind of a deal. I'll let you roll first. Yeah. You know how you go to poetry night and they just do off the cuff? Have you ever been to one of those?
No.
You're too young. I'm going to introduce you right now. What you do is you go in and you say something that, whatever comes to your mind, and you just start rapping to or flow with it. Since you write poems, give us a poem. Even if it's one you've already written.
Okay, let's see.
But tell me if it's one you already written or you're ad-libbing it. I'm an ad-libber, so it's going to give me a minute. It'll be stupid, but...
Let me see. I don't know if I'd be able to do it over camera because it is yet to be copywritten.
Okay, well, do an impromptu. Something that's not being licensed or whatever. Go off the cuff.
Oh, God. Okay. Usually my poems have to be written out first, so if I do this... Don't take it seriously.
We're just being stupid. We're just having a little fun, play on words.
All right.
Just do a small set, about, 6 words, 8, 9, 10, 12.
Millie is wearing an off-the-shoulder bell. What is this? Bell sleeve?
Hello, ring, ring.
Bell sleeve top. She is like a knot, but I'm more of a can you not? 'Cause this is Messin with Millie. We are on like Dilly and
That's good.
That's good. No, that was literally do not take me seriously. Like,
No, that's the whole thing. This is actually being stupid. Okay, your last word. Now I'm gonna go off your last word. You said chilling. Okay, or Millie, messing with Millie. Okay. Y'all know I'm a foodie, so roll with me here. All right. Thank you for chilling with Messing with Millie. When I'm home alone, I look for that rib bone. All of a sudden, I look for that rib bone. Once I get it between my teeth, oh Lord, don't knock me to my feet. It's so good. I want to stay in the hood because all of a sudden, I know that's where I get the best ribs. Oh, doing that's mine. So we're always talking about food. My apologies, people. But anybody got a good little rib joint out there, I'd like to interview you and go ahead and bring us on. Because I like to do an Oprah. You get a rib, you get a rib, you get a rib. Everybody get a rib. Okay, go ahead. We're going to get back on focus. Now,
all right.
Tell me more about your...
So the short film... Oh,
no, I'm good.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted you to see how versatile her jewelry is. That if you need to actually elongate it, you can. It's adjustable. This is jewelry by Montez. It's beautiful, but I wanted to show that, but it hit, so it popped it loose. So why not show it now? It's called Impromptu.
wow, give me one, girl.
I'll get you a couple, but go ahead.
So
Talk about your show.
The short film, actually, like I'm really excited about that in general, which is, it's actually called Happy Hour, which is actually a connotation. So his father, every time he comes back from Happy Hour, he always, beats on him, but also his, little love interest, Giselle, which is played by...
Let me guess, is that you?
Yeah. It's played by yours truly, which is me. So Giselle is like his love interest, They're not dating, but they're not messing around, when you like a friend, you're just kind of like, I like them, but I don't...
You support each other.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really want to get into anything with them. So anyway, Giselle, she always says, because like she's kind of going through things herself.
Okay.
She's a cheerleader and she's trying to drop pounds to get on that pyramid, you know, kind of dealing with the, oh my God, I shouldn't eat this type of deal, you know. So she's always, Daniel, which is the abused baseball player, he's always like, Giselle, like, you're beautiful, you don't need to do stuff like that. And that always brings her mind to like, wow, every hour I'm with him, it's like I'm always happy. Like, he's like my happy hour. So she kind of nicknamed him that.
That's cute.
Yeah, so the happy hour is kind of a connotation for both of those things. So yeah, that's actually going to be premiering in November, you guys. Look out for it. I'm excited. You be excited. We all excited, right?
Yeah. I'm excited to see it. 'Cause she has such great energy. And anytime you have a team with great energy, you just want to feed off of it and you want to spread it. And she has an awful lot of positive energy. So I'd like for her to continue that, because I thought that happy hour was something going into, you know, something over 21. You know what I mean? So I'm happy she said it's a connotation, because I was like, fill her up.
Speaking of positive, though.
Yes.
Yes. What am I rocking today? What does this say? Invest in yourself. Teenagers, do it.
Yes.
Invest in
She's
yourself.
showing the shirt. The shirt, invest in yourself. I like the Starbucksy, Meet the Treasury. It's so cute. And that's one from one of our guys from Positive
Gear. Yeah,
Hugh Clark, who was just here, you know, previously on one of our other shows. But that's great. Just still, teens, it is great for teens to actually have, because anytime you can get them something that will make them think positive, do positive, they'll be positive. Like Miss Erica Ray here, who is just, I see her star rising, which is great.
Thank you so much.
So what do you plan in the future? I know what you have coming down the pipeline. What are you projecting?
Well, also, the Erica Ray show. I didn't really mention that. That's still in the works, you know, but I'm very excited for that too.
Okay.
Every episode, it means something, you guys. Like, I may be having fun in it, you know, and that may rub off on you, but it always means something. So just really look for the message I'm sending in the Erica Ray show, those episodes, okay? So the Erica Ray show, the short film, also the EP. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I know I'm pounding all on you.
That's okay. I want them to know what you're doing, because I think that's good, because you're showing teens that you have to stay busy. Because if you're not busy, you're busy doing something else.
Right.
You know, that's probably not as positive. So.
Right. Also, I'm a senior. It's my senior year, you guys. Collinsville High School. See what? See Hill. Okay, you didn't do it.
See what? See Hill. See what? See Hill.
That's what I saw. Okay.
See, this is what happens when you try to let a 30-year-old act like she's 20 or 16, 18. So, okay, anywho, back to your show. Do you need a mother? I know I'm too young to play your mother, but makeup can make me look a little older. Well, that was awkward. No love.
I know, but anywho.
Oh, shady booties.
Yeah, Shady Shoals over here. So I just threw the shady. Anyway, yeah, C Hill, Collinsville High School, senior year, class of 2018. We lit. Also, I know you're probably wondering, Erica, what are you gonna do when you graduate?
Yes.
SCAD is my home.
Oh, that's a great school.
Yes, SCAD is my home, you guys. I will be doing financial there, so like I'm gonna be an actress, right? I want to invest my money back into other things like stocks and bonds, and I really want to know how to manage my own money, because I'm not trying to go broke, you know.
Right.
So
give them the acronyms of what SCAD means.
Savannah College of Art and Design, not UGA, not what is
not those typical schools. This is literally a school where you're going for a definitive craft, an art, creativity. So
yeah,
which is what she is. She's very creative.
Thank you so
You're
much.
so welcome.
Yeah, SCAD's my home, you guys, and yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So you know, I have my whole life planned out. 17.
Okay.
Still living.
Girl, stop that. 17 is still living right. Don't just say still living. Say still living right.
Still living right.
Yeah, it makes a difference, because, you know, you could be living just, you know, hustling along. But, you know, if you're not living right, you're really not living. You know, you're just existing. So that's great. If you had to give a shout out to anybody, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Ooh, okay.
And don't give it to me, because I know you would. So.
Okay, I have to think fast. fast.
30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Now Horn, I love you. Oh my God, you're my favorite artist. Please marry me. Okay.
Denzel, you know you're still my favorite, baby. And we're gone. That's it. We're going to be back. Maybe Erica Ray might give us a little bit more tidbits later on down the line in another show. But we'll be back with some more information as soon as we return. Continue to love us when we're gone.
Hi Malcolm, okay. I'm Erica Ray, and first I just want to say this is a blessing to be here right now. But I'm Erica Ray, I'm on Eagle Vision News, 17 years old, you know. Let's see, actress, writer. I do a lot of stuff in the entertainment industry, actually. I prepare mentally to go on camera by literally just doing weird, crazy stuff. Like I'll dance, I'll shake it out, you know, or I'll just talk to people. I really don't prepare mentally because it kind of comes to me naturally, and that kind of sounds a little, you know, a little conceited, but it kind of just comes naturally. But I guess I probably do it by talking. We were out in the hall, and it was funny. Me and Ariana, we were like stepping or something, and it's like we were moving the camera, and I don't know, it was just really funny, and it was one of the funniest things probably, because it looked like we were just freaking having a Stomp the Yard session over there. So it was a lot of fun, so.
Thank you guys and welcome back. Yay! That was Erica Ray, a ball of energy, just a joy all the way around. If I was her age, I would probably hang out with her. You can reach Erica and on her Instagram, it's erica.ray, that's R-A-Y-E, and we'll have that actually on the site as well, STGN-49, where you can actually get the rest of the information. She also has YouTube, which is Erica Ray as well. So please feel free to shout at her, let her know what you think of her. She's doing a great job. Anything positive is always wanted. I'd love to go in with a little product knowledge here. One thing that bugs me is, before I go into product knowledge, is when I look at these YouTube videos and these women or men that are on YouTube who are actually doing promos for products, they're basically practicing on the products, and they're getting them free to do testing on them. I am so hated, and yes, I'm using the word hate on that, because I want you to realize that the majority of the people that are on YouTube, not all, but the majority of them on YouTube are not licensed stylists. They are like you, trial and error, messing up their own hair, and people are sending them products as if they are credible, and they're not. And I think what happens is you get caught up in it and you start ordering a number of things that are not going to work for you because they gave them to them for free. Just like the eyelashes I showed you guys, the eyebrows, everything, you know, anything I'm using, I'm paying for, so I'm not solicited or anything. But when you guys start sending them in for me to use, I'm going to tell the truth, because that's what I do. I'm a hairstylist. I have to make sure whatever my clients are using or what I'm using to utilize or facilitate a look that they're wanting, I need to make sure it is credible, because that's my name on it. Anybody on YouTube, it's a major disclaimer. Whatever happens to your hair, they don't care. They're just trying it, using it, saying this is good, that's good, so they can get more hits, more views. What I get mine from is the clients that's in my chair, the people that walk through the salon. So be really careful. And the reason I'm giving that big disclaimer is because this box you're seeing, it is the biggest thing that's out there now. The professional hair salon steam styler. I'm sorry, I've used it. I've had other stylists to try to use it because, you know, I'm close to perfect, but not quite. So therefore, I thought it was probably a little bit of operator error. And, you know, sometimes we do use tools that, you know, you're like, you can't get the hang of or whatever. But I thought it was error with me using it, so I told some other stylists to use it. And I do mix parts of hair, do everything, because I love doing what I do. So I used it on some of my black clientele, someone used it on their white clientele, and we said the same thing. You can get the same thing from a flat iron. This steamer, it did not steam as well as it should have. Maybe it was defective, I'm not sure. But I did not get the steam production from it. I tried it with strict water. I tried it with oil mixed in with it to buff in some shine. I used it several ways, and I even rinsed out the chamber again. And it still did not give me the results that I wanted it to have. So that being said, please be careful when you are looking at people on Instagram who are, YouTube or any of the other places that are peddling. That's what they're doing, peddling products. They're peddling products for themselves. They're not peddling for the health or wealth of your hair. They're peddling so they can continue to get free items. I'm not peddling anything. I'm more informative. That's what I do here. I like to inform and entertain, and when you guys respond, it gives me life, and I know that it's working. So with that, I'm going to stop talking about that. And this is just an overrated flat iron, plain and simple. So that's getting a 2.5 for me because it was deceitful on what it was supposed to be. So trash. Okay, now next we got, because this is Messing with Millie. You know what I like to do? Talk about myself. This is a lanyard that a friend of mine made. Mark Mason's a photographer. So he says, Millie, you're so cute and wonderful. And I'm like, tell me something no one else has told me, please, because I hear that a lot. Anyway, so my Messing with Millie lanyards, everyone will get one. Aww. He said, it's like me. It lights up. So it's like when you see me at night, oh, you see it, I'm bright. And that's exactly what this does. So it has different settings that you can actually go on, but I thought it was cute and adorable, and just like my lovely audience, you guys, you know what it is, my faux Oprah moment. You gonna let, I ain't throwing these because I hit the camera earlier when taping, and it got caught. I'm afraid this might get caught around because it has strings on it, so I'll pass these out later. Wink, only got one. No, I'm just kidding. I have several. They'll pass them out. You guys have to split. If you're a family, only one per family. I'm just kidding. You can all have one. But those I do really enjoy because they're just little fun little trinkets that you have when you're, out and about, make flash back and forth. But anywho, let's go to what? Time for motivation. I have come in contact with some beautiful people, and I so enjoy it that they understand me. It's very hard to understand someone so complex as myself and beautiful, who really does self-approve of herself. And that's what I am. I have such a high self-approval rating. I don't look at the outside for approval. So everyone should give themselves an approval rating. Don't look for people to give you an approval rating. You'll never add up. So that being said, what do we want today? Are we looking for faith, courage, motivation, inspiration? Let's go courage. Courage. Ooh, somebody feeling feisty. Okay, courage is pink. Yes, courage is pink. Ooh, this is a big one. Ooh, fear has 2 meanings. Forget everything and run. Face everything and rise. The choice is yours. That is amazing. I love that. That is great. I like it because it does make a difference as to how you feel about yourself. And I've always been one to, run to my own drum. If Muriel Allen was here, she would tell you that, because she would tell you I was like one of her hard-headed children. But the woman had 11. So she really can't say I was the hardest-headed one. But I gave her a little run for her money. But with me giving her a little run for her money, I love you, Muriel Cheerio. And she can't do nothing to me for saying that, because I'm messing with Millie. And I know my sister's going to tell her about it, but I don't care. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to my mommy for that. But I want to thank you guys for coming, because I so appreciate it that you guys take the time out of your day to come and watch me be silly, inform, and entertain everyone. I want to thank Montez for my beautiful jewelry and Plain Jane Beauty for my makeup, because without all of you, nothing happens. If you guys have a product you want me to try, because I actually will try it, you know how to reach me at Full Service Salon / Messing with Millie. You guys have a great day. I know who's in control of my tomorrow, so I will see you in it. Thank you. It's a rabbit. happy. Cool.
Cool.